Hello, this is Turmion Kätilöt, Shag-U.
I'm Raaka.
And you're watching GRIMM TV.
Oh yeah.
How are you guys?
Oh, good. Getting better.
Yes.
So you have got yourself some beers. Well, we have to touch it very briefly. I don't want to talk too much about it. How are you doing in the whole situation right now?
Actually,
Pretty well.
no difference.
Main problems
except
of
the
course, shows.
Yeah.
And that sucks totally, but that's something that we can't help in any way.
Yeah, we have plenty of work to do.
Do you have, like, by any chance, any plans to kind of
Studio.
just studio work? Okay. Yeah, because
Well,
you have a lot of
band
different projects
needs-
and
More like we have lots of songs that didn't make to the album or the previous albums, so I don't know, there's like 2 or 3 albums of demos all the time waiting. So when we have time, it's really nice to just watch them and try.
And now we have time.
Yep.
So we'll do it. Because when making albums, that's the time is the problem.
yeah.
No
Because
matter how long you take some time.
you want it out at the some kind of scheduled date, but it should work that way. When you have inspiration, then you have audience, but it doesn't go that way.
I'm guessing there's gonna be quite some like new music coming from a lot of bands way earlier than normally it was gonna be.
Yeah, because they need to work.
Yeah, I've seen several bands like Spotify, for instance, that are like, okay, we're not touring, well, we're going to studio then.
Yeah, but well, all of the bands cannot go to the studio because it's expensive.
Yeah, of course.
We have our own production from the 0 to the 100, so that's not a problem because it's always there.
Yeah.
When you need it, the studio's there. So.
Good for you guys then.
And nowadays you can do it anywhere with laptops and stuff like that. That is not a problem.
And even though the shows got cancelled, still the album is coming, so there's lots of work to do for that, even though there aren't any shows coming yet.
The new album is called Global Warning. Quite fitting. Is there any like concept or something behind the album or the title of the album?
What is happening? Maybe nothing.
It's more like just look outside. It's more like that.
Actually, the global warning, the warning is that you have to listen with your own responsibility. We do not quarantine.
Quarantine.
Oops.
Guarantee.
anything. So you have to listen with
That's
your
too
own
good.
responsibility.
a good
That's
one.
the warning,
Yeah.
not the flu. It was about music.
Now, for this album, you're kind of in the big leagues. You're signed to Nuclear Blast. How does that feel?
It's quite strange to hear and think that we are in everybody's in like a big league because of the Nuclear Blast is huge. But still, like if we just look what we do everything precisely as we did before. I think the main thing with what will happen is after our job is done, the album is ready, it will go out there and it will be published really widely. But in our perspective, of course, we know and we really appreciate Nuclear Blast and the work they are doing for the album. Still, I don't really see any kind of difference compared to Universal Satan yet.
Yeah.
Besides, of course, the big tours coming and stuff like that, but we are a little bit too close to see the whole picture right now.
Yeah. And well, the product is Turmion Kätilöt product.
Yeah, still.
It doesn't matter who sells it. But if someone can do it better than me, then they should sell it.
Yeah.
Because that's the main reason. We cannot be we can be a band and a label in Finland maybe, but after that, if it goes abroad, you don't have time to do well both things.
Yeah. Well,
And we are lazy.
well, it's cool to see a band that has been doing their own thing for such a long time, like changing one bit, or well, along the way a bit changing, but like sticking to the Turmion Kätilöt formula that you know kind of more get like picked up outside of Finland, and that through Nuclear Blast possibly more people are going to be able to pick it up.
Audience is what we are reaching for.
Yeah.
Because it's really difficult for us, for ourselves, to yell so loud. So we need machines.
Even though you're used to yelling quite loud.
Yeah, but
now for all the people that don't really know you that well yet, I was going to ask like if you could describe your music, but to make it maybe a little bit more interesting, if you could describe it with like, images.
Images.
Yeah. Like for that person.
Elikkä kuvina. Okay.
Like pictures.
Yeah.
Well, I would imagine like a huge, like a ridiculously huge disco ball. Like when you come to the venue, you see it like, what the fuck? It's like a
enormous disco ball, and then you see all the mirrors, the pixels, and in every pixel there's a pussy that is bringing. When the light hits the pussy, it hits back. So there comes.
You're getting the idea.
Well, we are mid-whites, so pussy is really important for us. And
Okay, maybe some lasers and basic stuff.
laser pussy, and disco ball.
That's
And,
quite unique one.
And the strong beat.
Yeah. In our logo there is a fetus with horns, so it might be a symbol that the devil is in the human. Maybe not, maybe yes. Maybe you are the devil. Maybe I am the devil.
Maybe you all are.
I think everyone is a little bit of a devil, I think.
Yeah. It's more about who is honest to themselves and really ready to embrace that fact that they might have that devil inside them.
Yeah, and respect the fact of corruption and lust.
I think in your music and mostly like your lyrics, that's kind of like you realize that you have the devil in you, but you're kind of like
Yeah, it's more like
laughing about it.
Yeah.
A bit.
In our lyrics, I think we just, of course, we don't want to tell you how to understand them. Mostly what we sing about are like in a way, they're everyday things, everyday emotions, everyday situations from different perspectives. And basically every human will go through at least some of those emotions or situations, and that's the way they get the connection to it.
There is a lot of phrases, if we speak Finnish, and the lyrics are in Finnish, there are really a lot of common daily stuff that are like dressed in poetry.
Yes, or metaphors or something like that.
No.
So if you have a hangover, we sing it the hangover, but we don't say the hangover. So so many, it's like people's music, really mikä arkinen,
Everyday.
like everyday life stuff that we sing about that goes wrong. What the fuck?
Voisi olla joku muukin termi, mutta se tuli mieleen.
Yeah, but that's the one perspective, and other one is love. So when you combine these, then you can find it in every people's lives. So many people, religious people, judge us, but when they read the lyrics, they're the same. So the judging stops. I like to be judged, and we like to be rebels, and you can
Point where it hurts.
you can think that we are shit. Yes, you are better. We are shit, and you listen when we shit.
And like I love it that you guys like sing mostly in Finnish. But do you think it's a little bit of a pity that like people that don't speak Finnish like don't get all of your jokes or poetry like as you mean it?
Well, actually not.
No. Okay.
No, of course we care a lot, but it's like a...
But it can be found when you. It can be a really nice surprise after a few years.
But I think it's more like a... Even though we would do our best, even though we would like find the best translators to translate our lyrics to English, still it wouldn't be the same.
No.
And of course we always do this music front, lyrics and all the stuff front, so there's no room for compromises then.
No.
Those songs that are sang in English, they are sang because we heard them in English. That's why it came. It's not like a marketing thing or anything like that.
I think that's the response I get of most Finnish artists that have a lot of songs in Finnish, or every now and then a song in Finnish that's like, we just had to do this in Finnish because there was no other way.
Yeah.
No.
And,
At least that's the way I see it.
And most of our fans prefer Finnish.
Even though they
They say it's the English song is nice, but those ones are much better. So
I'm part of those two.
and it doesn't matter are you Finnish or English or wherever are you from. Like in Mexico we have like a huge fan base over there, and they prefer all the time still the Finnish ones.
No.
the language actually doesn't matter if it suits the song.
Yeah. Yeah, and it fits really well with
Faster
with
Than
the
God
music.
was like it was, I suppose, Janne Tolsas
Yes. Yeah.
composed.
Yeah. And
And we were at the gig. He played from the phone, from the stereos, the song. And, I was really horny. I was like, thank God. And well, that stayed. It didn't change.
Yeah.
And it's like mikä on semmoinen, että intuitio ja hetkessä.
happening in the moment or something like that. It just happens in the moment.
Yeah, and we need to keep it because I think the first opinion is the right. So when we make songs and this is really cool, and next day you realize you were drunk and this is not so cool.
But still I think,
But
like you said,
when
you
you
have to
think
believe
it,
in the intuition.
well, yes, you have to be brave, or you have just a hangover. So give it a chance. So never change the first opinion, because all about Turmion Kätilöt is intuition. Oh, how do you say?
It's like gut feeling. You
Yeah,
just go with
you just
how
go.
it feels right.
Trust yourself,
Yeah.
trust your guts, feet, whatever it is.
With the feeling.
You already released one single. How did people respond to that?
I haven't even also met so much. Basically, what I've seen, people have loved it. Of course, some people would like to have "Where's the Disco" because it's like a little bit dark, a little bit bigger song. But
It's more about, it goes deep.
yeah, and some of our fans prefer that as well. So
Well, actually, I haven't heard a lot of negative response for that.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people commenting that.
But few people said that earlier stuff was like I didn't like it, but these I like. So choose what you like, but use.
Yeah, I saw quite some people reacting and like the more they listen to it, the more up in the rank of favorite songs of you guys it gets for them. So it's kind of cool, and you can feel from the song that even if you don't understand it, it's like a bit more of a bigger, serious
Yeah.
track.
I think it wasn't like a obvious single choice for us.
That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah.
Why did you choose that one as the first single?
Well, we just told you believe in the intuition.
Yeah. And I think it had, at the moment when we choose it, it had a lot of feeling in it. It
Yeah.
was like
It had already
agonizing.
it had already impacted so much of us. So
We thought it would be us.
yeah.
But it was just a blink.
And on Friday you're releasing a second one.
Yep.
Yeah.
What can people expect from that one?
It's musically it's more
Industrialish or something like.
maybe metal.
Yeah,
more
more.
metal. It's rougher.
If we want to compare it to some older stuff, I got some Pirunyrkki vibat from it. It's like,
Okay.
it's some, I don't know.
Pirunyrkki vibes.
I don't even know why, but there's something that reminds me from there.
Yeah.
But definitely one of my favorite ones from the album. Even though I love the whole album, those are of course there's some that I personally like over others. There is something in that song that suits me.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's the next single will be new style for Turmion Kätilöt. We haven't had that kind of songs.
No,
Maybe on Us album.
Maybe
There's
something, yeah.
something about
something, yeah, but still I think there's quite a lot of
new for the compared to the
previous ones.
yeah. So, well, it's a love song.
The one that's coming now. The one that's coming now Friday.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a love song for me, but if you read the lyrics, it doesn't sound like a love song. It sounds like hell. But for me, as I am the lyricist, it is a love song, but that is like what I meant. You cannot know what the artist thinks.
Yeah.
And that's the place that we don't want to tell it.
Yeah, but now I told it.
But you can say, but
It's
still,
a love.
but
Yeah.
it's like more like people making their own decisions. from-
Yeah, and if you read the text, is it a love song?
Well, I can find it.
Yeah, maybe the chorus. Yeah, it's a life song.
Good lives.
And there is lots of different kind of love. There's lots of different kind of moments inside love.
Yeah,
It's not always so pretty and pinky.
and the love is not always in a relationship. It can be much more.
And
Different.
really often, if you watch outside and see the world, love is also motivation. The most terrible things that people have ever done. So,
Because of love.
yep.
So there is hate also. If you
there's
want
always-
love, you gain hate.
There's always hate that
Yeah.
coming
So-
with love. Always.
Yeah, we can be bad and love.
Yeah, that we can do.
Well, lots of luck with the release of the album, and hopefully it reaches a lot of people. Now, hopefully this summer everything is fine again, and you get to do your scheduled festival shows and stuff. But then afterwards, you're going to tour with Nightwish,
Yeah.
which is kind of surprising. I mean, I
Why?
wouldn't necessarily immediately link the two bands, which is kind of cool too.
Yeah, well, we have hanged around for a long time. This is not for us like news, because we have been planning this for years ago,
Yeah.
but we didn't make it. So now we made it. But yes, for the audience.
And for people that don't know you and that come from Nightwish, you might be a big surprise.
they will love it. No, they
Yeah, I
will
hope they love it. Yeah.
No hopes.
I think nowadays it's not so people are a little bit more open-minded. It's not like
Yeah.
it's not like I can only listen to this one band.
They listen like, fuck. Our drummer listens Genesis. I listen to Total. So
Well, you see lately more and more tours that like the headliner takes just some bands with them that they really like that are completely different from what they play.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool.
This is like a more like of that.
Yeah.
Because
Fate No More would be nice.
we didn't even know the singer back in the day.
Yeah. Mike Patton, we were at Tuska Festival and Mike Patton came to us and could we take a photo? No. We have an interview here. Then he waited there. Okay, now you can go into the photo. Then we took a photo, went back home, drink some beer, and look at the incident. Fuck. That is Mike Patton. Okay,
It was so
we
great
just
that we
told
like-
him to go fuck off.
We were like, who the fucking Johnny Depp copycat for this?
Can you please
Can you
move?
please wait? We have this interview, but that is was honest one. We had an interview going, like,
Yeah,
and we
for
were really
Russian media.
Yeah, we were doing that, so we were like, wait a second. I think it was like a crazy thing who he really was, because like Mike Patton's like a really.
I was
big-
wondering, why did he have some bodyguards?
Why did he look so familiar? And it was even better because after he take the photo that year, he played with his another band.
Yeah, that was with the
That gross, right?
Was it the Death Cross? What the other band where he was also singing? They play on the Tuska stage, and I will go look at them with my friend and get, oh, that guy over there. He just wanted to take a photo at the backstage. My friend, did you know who he is? No, there's Mike fucking Patton. What?
Can you please move?
Yeah. So Mike Patton, if you see this, sorry.
We will warm you up. In hotel.
We all know you like your booze, and you released some Turmion Kätilöt beers a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there any plans to do like some new one in the future?
We need whiskey.
Whiskey.
That would be nice.
We need whiskey.
We need whiskey.
Yeah.
We
So,
need
whiskey
because
distilleries.
no plans. We are right now only with the brewery stuff,
Yeah.
and well, it sells and tastes like hell. Disco Apa, you actually this is not. Okay, this is not
Different one.
forgettable. But well, the alcohol business is not like a business. It's just a marketing thing. We don't gain lots of. Well, we gain beer.
I
It's
just thought of asking because we have like a column where we taste
Yeah.
those.
Have you
metal
tasted
boozes.
IPAs?
Yes, but I haven't. The article is not published yet.
You do that.
They are trying to our how do you merchandise guy Jarkki, who is an enthusiast.
Beer taster.
Yeah.
Or beer, whatever that hobby is called.
Hobby. Well, he was like, should we do a beer? Because we have a brewery here, so why not? Well, you do it because you drink the beer. You know the different tastes, and I'm just a like lager guy, so I skipped out. But it should be like professionally tasted, and the recipe, all the stuff, strawberries. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah,
they
they
do.
tasted the
Just
disco
beer.
one.
Fucking let's do some moonshine.
Still have to open up the stout sometime soon.
Yeah, but yeah. Well, there were some competitions also. It was
I think
I
we did quite well.
yeah, it was well. The Imperial Stout.
Yeah.
Pimeren was here.
Okay.
It got good ratings. So we have good beer, good band.
Now some good strong liquor
That's
and everything's
all.
fine.
Besides the whiskey, we need the whiskey.
well, we should do whiskey because
Yeah, I agree.
Finnish whiskey.
yeah.
So, Finnish distilleries, whiskey.
No Yalo.
No.
No Yalo.
It would kind of fit your,
No.
in a way, but
Yeah, we have drank it enough. No more
No
Yalo.
more.
Yeah. Maybe at home, but not in work.
Okay, I guess we can like, round this up.
Yeah.
Any message still for your fans or future fans all over the world?
Well, I have a message. When our album is out, you can say the date, 17th of
17th of
April.
April.
Yeah. You want to check out the video that comes out at the same day because it's, well, maybe I go to jail and he also, but you need to look at that video because
It's gonna be something.
it's, yeah, well, that's all.
Look out for the
Prison
video.
calls.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Of course, the album is gonna be freaking good. So listen to that. But video, we just saw the first demos from it. It's
First
gonna be-
video,
Whoa.
and then you know what to buy.
First introduction, watch the video.
Yeah.
If we would have like the ready video now, we would do this interviews like we will first let you look the video and then just stay quiet, look
Do
the
you
video.
want to ask anything anymore?
Yeah, maybe we'll have to revisit this.
Well, it's rough.
It's
right.
It's funny.
And knowing
Yeah, funny and rough.
and knowing you guys, rough might be interesting.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
funny and rough. That's my fuck.
thank you for the talk.
Thank you.
Thanks.